Hey everybody, this is Reva Anderson. Welcome back to my channel. We are here at Reva Hair Studio and I am located in Houston, Texas. So our goal is to make sure that our clients feel and look better from the inside out and have a phenomenal experience. And so on this channel, we talk about all things healthy hair. We talk about your salon experiences and all the things that we as stylists can do better and all the things that clients want and desire from their salon experience. So thank you for joining us on today. So to get to the point, today we are talking about client consultations, which is my absolute favorite part of the beginning of our relationship with you as a client, because it's so important to know what we are getting into together in a relationship. Like, we need to know your past, you know what I mean? Like, everything that you have done to your hair or somebody else has done to your hair helps us give you a better service and just helps us improve on the things that you desire to improve on. Honesty is key. Honesty is key. It's key. So the first thing is booking a consultation. When you are new to a stylist, whether it be me, whether it be any other stylist, I highly recommend that you book a consultation before you go in and get an actual service, because it's not just your hair that you're dealing with, it's the relationship with this person. This person is touching your head. I am very cautious of who I allow like in my space, and so somebody touching my head, my crown, like, that's super important. And so I recommend for anybody looking for a new stylist that you go in and get a consultation before you get any services, and that'll help you gauge if that relationship is something that you want to delve into, go on the hair journey with your stylist and vice versa, or you want to keep looking. So that's the first step, booking a consultation in itself to make sure that that's the stylist that you want to work with. So in the consultation, we learn so many things about your hair from what you tell us, and that's why I always ask and kind of push that clients are as honest as they possibly can be, because dishonesty, because there's some things that maybe you forgot that were done to your hair. It may compromise the service that you would like I specialize in color, and so if the client is not honest or doesn't exactly know what products that they use, it might harm the hair, number one, but then also your end result, maybe you've shown us a picture of something that you want, may not be what you desire. So honesty is key to any relationship, and especially the one with your hairstylist. So booking your consultation and then going into talking about the details of your hair history is so important for where you desire to go. And so the next step in your consultation process is actually, after you discuss what you want to do, is booking the service that you want. So in that, I would say just try to be patient with the process. Let's say you have goals to grow your hair down to your waist. I mean, absolutely amazing, especially for healthy hairstylists. We desire for you to wear your hair out. Like extensions, they're beautiful, they're cool, you can do all the colors and all the things, but at the end of the day, I should be able to be free from extensions and still feel secure within myself about my natural hair, and not go to somebody who's just like, girl, you're gonna look like this, you're gonna look like that, but my edges are missing. And so we don't want that. We want you to be completely intact, sis. We want you to have the wind blow and like your edges are secure. They don't even have to be laid. I'm not a laid edges person. I am not an edge control girl. I know a lot of people are. They like it sleek and smooth, but on that third day, I am looking like somebody put toothpaste around my hairline. I don't want that. So I just, personal preference, guys. Okay, back to the point. So it's just a matter of, with your hair, being patient with the process, right? Like being open to the suggestions of your stylist. If you want to grow your hair out 10 inches, okay, sis, we're gonna have to recycle from go through cycles of wearing your natural hair out for a little bit, being okay with that, doing natural styles, and then you can do protective styles. Anything in excess might cause harm. So there is a such thing as getting too many rounds of braids, right? Your edges can't take that much tension. Whether you're getting wigs, whether you're getting individual knotless braids, they're beautiful, they're great, but your hair does need a break. So it's good to switch up your styles. You don't have to do it every month or anything like that. Just I suggest quarterly switching up your styles. My regimen is I wear my natural hair. I picked summertime. I'm so confused about why I picked summertime, but it's okay. It's like 101 degrees here in Houston, Texas, and the humidity level is swamp. Like, it's wild, but it's okay. It's okay. We just lay our edges down at night. So I usually like cycle in between, like wearing my natural hair out. I'll do some micro links in my own hair. I'll do a U-part. And then I'll do maybe like 1 or 2 rounds of knotless braids, depending on how many vacations that I might take. We love a good vacation, right? The sabbaticals, they are necessary. That's what the Lord spoke over us here. So and then I'll do that, and then I'll do wigs. So I'll wear like my little blonde bob that I absolutely love, or I'll have like some longer hair. So I like to go in between different looks, and that way my edges get a break, my scalp gets a break, but then also when I put it up, my entire head gets a rest for manipulation. So you really just want to switch it up, not too often, and like keeping a stylist. Building a relationship with a stylist is so important, because you don't want too many people in your head, because you don't know what they're doing back there. Like, you know, we love people, and I feel like we try to bring the best out of them in our minds. Like, oh, they would never. I got my hair cut recently by somebody who just didn't care the back of my head. Care about the back of my head. I went and got my hair braided. She was taking it down, and we just had a little halo at the top. A couple, like about 20 strands just cut. I was like, okay. So, but to say all that, just develop relationships with your stylist when you get your trims. Like, consistency is key to growth. Whatever you water on a consistent basis will grow. Relationships, flowers, whatever you want to, however you want to put it. So, but yes, so being patient, once you set the precedent, like, okay, I'm going to go to this stylist, whatever they suggest to you, be open to new suggestions for where you want to go. And then too, let's say you have hair that has been, colored, you're good 1B, you're jet black for 5 years, and then all of a sudden you got this bug. You saw this Instagram post and you're like, I want to be blonde. What? Naturally? So it's possible, but it's a matter of health. If you're concentrated on the health of your hair, especially if you've been wearing it out, you got this beautiful shiny black color that you've been doing, and all of a sudden you want to switch it up. My first suggestion is always wear a unit. By unit, I mean get you a full wig. And so we're able to do whatever we want. Like I said, I specialize in color. So I love a good blonde, a good ash. I mean, it gives everything that it needs to give, especially it gets a little bit of warmth. Nobody can tell me anything, but I digress. We're not talking about me right now. But it's easier to put on the unit, see how you like it first before you make a full commitment, because mind you, it's your entire head. All the years you've been growing out your hair, how many ever years it's taken for you to get like a good regimen and things like that. Nothing that you do to your hair that takes away pigment is not going to have any impact at all. And to simplify that, like if we put lightener on your hair, it might compromise it slightly. And so we want to keep it as healthy as possible, but at the same time, just realizing, okay, if I'm going from 0 to 100, i.e. a level 1, which is black, to 10, which is very, very blonde, I'm pulling pigment out of the hair. I'm pulling strength out of the hair. And so it's going to weaken. There's different products like Olaplex. We love Olaplex. Absolutely love Olaplex. I use it in every color that I have. That helps build up the bond as we're breaking it down. Know that you're breaking the hair down a bit, just like a relaxer. You're breaking the hair down to pull that pigment out. It's going to compromise your hair slightly the lighter that you go. So before you make that commitment, try it before you buy it. But we can do a full unit for you. Do bundles. You can do like a little balayage, have some lighter on the ends, just so you can see how that color is going to look against your skin tone. Again, these are all the things that I talk about at a consultation. Before I book any service, before we're like, yeah, let's just come in and see what we're gonna do. No, let's save ourselves both a lot of time by talking about what we want to do, being very realistic with our expectations, and taking it little by little. If you want to go from black to blonde and you want to get a unit, it's just one appointment away. You just might have to wait a little bit for the color to get done on the unit, for it to get perfected and all the things. And then you can come in and just get it done and lay and slay, and it'll be great. But if you're desiring to go from, again, a black to a blonde, it's going to be a process. I am able to do that a lot of times with my clients if they're all natural. If they have a pre-existing color in their hair, it turns into a corrective color situation. It might be one session, it might be 2 sessions. I, again, at the foundation, love healthy hair. Like, it is just, it's my glory. Like, it is so satisfying. But everybody starts at a certain point. So what I don't want to do as a stylist is compromise your hair and not give you the maintenance, not give you what you should expect in that, because it has my name on it. Do you know what I mean? And so anything that we do as people, like, we need to have integrity about it. And so if somebody is desiring anything, telling the whole truth, not partially, because that's a bit devious. We don't want to go down that lane just to get somebody's money. It's completely unnecessary, because, and I have to go back to my faith, God will always provide. All money is not good money, because it's just not. I've been in this industry for 13 years, and God has kept me. It has not been by my own strength. Like 14, 15, 16-hour days, that's not flesh. It's the Spirit pushing me along. But just knowing that, like, hey, we don't have to go back and forth and let me book this service for you, let me get this money, and then your hair starts falling out, or I'm here for 10 hours trying to fix something that I shouldn't have started in the first place. We have to use discernment and wisdom in the choices that we make, and going to a salon professional who cares about your natural hair is so much more, it is so much more important and so much better than going to somebody who just is trending. People are trending and they can care about the natural health of your hair, but it's just like cheer jumping and things like that. Like, I try and stay away from that, just because it's a lot of things on top of a lot of things, and you don't know what to expect as a client and as a stylist if you are not consistent with who you go to, if you can help it. I know if you're moving to a new city, or if you're leaving a stylist that wasn't quite for you, it does require a little bit of moving around, but I'm always an advocate for consistency being key, because we know what to expect. So yeah, so that's consultations. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. I want to see and hear you guys' comments. What have you experienced from stylists in your area? What do you desire for a stylist to do as far as like your consultation? Have you had stylists require a consultation before you come in, especially for like a color service or an extension service? Or do we just get your book and that is all? Like, what does communication look like before you even get started with your hair? So yes, please comment below. I want to hear your feedback. I will be back to answer your questions. So thank you so much for tuning in. Again, this is Reva, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye, y'all.